Remember that homeless person I wanted to beat the piss out of last week? He just got arrested last night. I was there. I saw him in the back of the cop car. Trust me, you can't miss him. He's 7 feet with orange hair. He was in the back of the cop car as it drove away while I pulled up on that 7-Eleven to get a Monster Energy. Let me go ahead and tell you guys why. So essentially, this is insane. At 9 o'clock at night, he got up, he started snapping, he started screaming at people, yelling at people, getting in people's faces, just going like, ah, ah. He was tripping, he was losing it, and you will never guess why. So right now in the comment section, guess what triggered him to absolutely go full AWOL, full bonkers. Now, before we do that, a little bit of backstory, check out this video called Attack the Homeless. This is where I started giving you a huge description on this guy, how I met him. Going to the grocery store, he was outside asking for food. I gave him some food, 2 bagels and a Coca-Cola for breakfast. I also gave him $40 to get on his way because he needed to go back to another town. He ain't used that money to go back to the other town, people. He got schmiggity schmacked, and while he was sitting there all oozing out, there was a whole bunch of rodents dancing next to him. They were the right? Phenomenal time. He had a great night off my bill, so he owes me $40. You can keep the bagels and the Coke. But let me tell you what, guys. Here's what happened. Last night, I was on a phone call with a chick, right? She was an absolute darling, let me tell you what. And I started falling asleep, and I felt very, disrespectful, because I was dozing out, and I didn't want to do that to her. So I was like, yo, give me a second. I'm going to go get a Monster, ... So I got dressed. I started going to the 7-Eleven to get this Monster Energy to pick my eyes back up. Because you ever get so sleepy that one eye is closed, and you only keep the other one open? You're like, yeah, I'm listening to you. That's how I was. So as I'm going over there, I see the cop car pulling away. And I see this. I see this orange glow in the back of it. I'm like, yo, no way. And I see it pulling off. Yeah, I started laughing right there, dude. I knew it. And his name is Christopher, by the way. The homeless guy's name is Christopher. The reason I know this is because when I went into the 7-Eleven, I'm actually friends with one of the clerks there. He watches my YouTube channel. I put him onto it. I was like, yo, I'm a YouTuber, And he watches the channel. Sometimes he comments. So as I went in there, he gave me everything. Unfortunately, I missed it all. But here is what made this guy lose it. This fucking peeling-skinned, chameleon face, disgusting oaf of an individual went from that grocery store, parked in front of that 7-Eleven because they kept giving him food. They kept giving him water. People kept giving him money day after day, encouraging this behavior of being a bum, a schlub. So as he was sitting there, in his free time, if he's not snacking on these cuisines from 7-Eleven, you know what he's doing? Reading the Bible. And he got so far into the Bible, he got into this part known as the end times, people. I'm dead serious. What happened? This is what happened. So he got into the part about, I guess, Revelations of the end times. It was the end of the earth, doomsday. And yo, as he was reading it, he just put the Bible down. He was like, ah! He just started tripping out, and he started pacing up, because mind you, it's like a strip, right? So 7-Eleven is a whole bunch of other stores next to it. He started going up into people's faces, and he was just yelling in their faces, and he was like, repent, Jesus is coming, repent, and he started going into other people's faces, and he was just screaming like bloody murder, just yo, he was losing it. Which, just imagine you're coming out of a laundromat with your basket, and this 7-foot peel-faced fucking chameleon with this meth breath is just all up in your shit, talking oh god, it must have been horrible. It's like a smoker from Left 4 Dead 2. Probably a horrible experience. Probably scared the piss out of you, especially when it's 9 o'clock at night and you're like, man, I should go to the laundromat at 9 o'clock at night. Surely there won't be any 7-foot fucking behemoths lurking around, right? Oh god, that's what you get jump scared by? Oh, horrible experience. You'd never want to go to that laundromat ever again. So this guy is just tripping. He is tripping over the Bible. Yes, this is what sparked it. This is what I'm being told. He was reading it. He sparked it. Then he went into the store to the clerk that I'm friends with, and he told them, this is what he told them, verbatim. This is a quote. You will be combusted by God and sent straight to hell. Yeah, what is that? God's just going to boom, this motherfucker's just going to explode and be all over the walls and be like a little smoke pile, and he's going to wake up in hell. Oh, good Lord, he was just professing this, man. He was sitting there. He was just going crazy, just losing it all. So the cops were called, and he got tackled to the ground. Which, if you tackle this guy to the ground, I gotta be honest, I think you should get a couple of, HIV tests and swabs. I don't know. I wouldn't touch this guy with a 200-foot pole. Anyway, they tackled to the ground, put him in the back of the car, taken out of there. Big Christopher. Bye, Chris. And as I'm walking up the block, gonna get this monster, I'm like, And I saw him getting taken away. I was like, no! It was great. So right now, I have mixed feelings. I do. Because I absolutely hate him. Absolutely hate him. He's a bum. He's a beggar. Hard ER. He just be begging all day. That's all he does. And it's the fact that I give him $40 and he said he wanted to split town. I had no problem with that. But he did nothing with it except smoke it up. He got that dope. And that's what pissed me off. But here's the thing. What if? I'm not saying I will. I'm not saying I will, guys. I'm not saying I will. What if I bailed him out? Y'all let me know in the comment section down below if your boy Johnny over here should go to the precinct. I'll bail him out, y'all. See what's up. How long is he doing? I'd imagine when you walk up to, I don't know, 11 to 12 people and he starts screaming in their face and start making a commotion. I don't know if he's going to get charged with probably disorderly conduct or, I don't know. Depending on what he did to the cops, if he was fighting back against the cops, he might get resisting arrest. I wasn't there for that. All I know is he did get tackled to the ground. I don't know what he's getting charged with. But imagine if I bailed him out. I couldn't imagine it being more than 1,213. I took him out of there. I'm like, yo, Chris. And I made him my own weapon of destruction. I'll be talking in his ear. I'd have to stand up on my tippy toes, right? Because I'm 5'10". Guy's 6'8". I'm not going to hold you guys. And I'll be like, oh, I should get a Bible and a highlighter and just highlight every single one of those verses that are just absolutely horrifying and graphic and just keep on sliding them to it. Just have it. I'll just read it to him. Yeah, man. Oh, good Lord. Just imagine how it's going to do. It's going to twist his mind. Just going to throw him a little baggie. Yo, snort that. Let's go. Let's get to work. Let's get to work, Chris. We have to make these people repent. We have to cleanse their souls. Those are demons over there, Chris. Those are all demons. See that? Those are all demons. They're in disguises. And you got to get them, man. Got to get them. It's for the will of God. Just turn him into an absolute animal. Guys, same beast, different animal. Okay. Oh, man. Putting Chris on the loose. Yo, Chris is that fucking, that big redneck from, you ever play Black Ops 2? I think it was called, Damned or whatever. You know, when you're in that old western town. I think his name is, Billy or something. I don't know. But let me tell you what, guys. Chris is no longer on the loose. He's no longer prowling around. These streets are a little bit more safe without this fucking gigantic light post of a human being just standing around, screaming at people and begging from people. And I gotta be honest, last thing I gotta say, I don't think it was the Bible that did it. I don't think it was the Bible. You know what? I'm going to say it. I don't think it was the Bible. And I don't think it was the amphetamines. I don't think it was the dope. I don't think it was the Bible. I genuinely think what made Chris snap, I think it was that 7-Eleven food. Let me tell you what. You seen those 2 videos I made with the donuts and the coffee? That's what 7-Eleven food did to me. Imagine what it does to you when you're under the influence of a couple of things that you've been on the street for God knows how long. That's that 7-Eleven food that made him go completely bonkers. Made him go AWOL, okay? PTSD. Let me tell you what. Have some taquitos from 7-Eleven. Come back to me. Tell me how you fucking feel. Guys, I'm not even joking. If you look at the nutritional facts of some of these foods over there, guys, there's more salt inside of some of these foods than there actually is in an entire thing of pure fucking salt. It's almost like they use 2 tubs for this shit. And you sit there, you eat it, and it starts cauterizing wounds in your mouth that you didn't even know exist. You ever had that? You be eating food and you just got this little, And I just found oh man, I did bite my cheek 3 days ago. I guess I did. I don't know. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. That's what that is. Horrible. I think it was the food. Chris, I hope Chris gets better. I hope his skin gets some lotion. And, yo, I wonder how it's going to be him in prison. Oh, him in prison? Imagine he goes to prison. I hope, okay, genuine, all jokes aside. Hope he does some good time. I don't want to see his ass no more. I'm not going to be in New York for much longer anyway. If y'all don't know, I'm actually attempting to move within the next year. Hopefully, the next, 5, 6 months, 7 months. But I'm looking to get out of New York anyway. I'm looking to get out of here. And I already got a couple of good spots that I'm looking at. So I'm going to miss Chris. I'll get him one more bagel for old time's sake. Chris. And I respect the schmear. Get him that bagel. I got to catch you later, Chris. And take this with you. Give him one of those Bibles with the fucking highlighted, the highlighted sentences. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do you feel bad for Chris? Do you feel good for Chris? Do you think it was the food or you think it was the Bible that set him off? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hit the thumb out chain. Thumb out chain. Pin as per usual. I'm your boy Cole Raven. I'm going to catch y'all the fuck later. For Chris, 2 thumbs up. We miss you already. Peace. Yeah.